Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wishwell Farms. It's another Saturday morning farmers market day. Yesterday was summer solstice, so this is the first day after summer solstice. And boy, is it light out for 5:50 in the morning. This is Emma heading off to the Worthington Farmers Market. It's gonna be a hot one. We got a heat wave coming through right now. Fortunately, it's not gonna quite hit 90 degrees today. The worst of it's coming tomorrow and the next 2 days. We're gonna be mid-90s. I am just about finished up here packing these box trucks. I just gotta throw strawberries on these two and they will all be ready to go here at 6:45. I will be running this trailer with a new employee this morning. So I'll be taking her along with me and setting it up for her, helping her do sales for a few hours, and then Cameron will be there around sometime between 10 and 11 to take over for us, and then we will drive home. The fourth and final truck pulling out of the barn on the way to Columbus. This is my daughter Natalie and Elijah heading to Clintonville, which is about 5 miles north of the Ohio State University campus. I am just about completed with all my work here this morning. Just got to finish up this trailer and then we'll be heading off to our satellite location. Georgia sweet corn sales have been way down this year. So normally we need 10 or 12 crates, but I'm only going to put on 8 today. Seven flats of strawberries, and this may be my last shot of them. This heat wave that we're going to be having for the next 5 days will definitely finish off any of the Ohio strawberries that are out there right now. I know we won't have them for next Saturday for any of the box trucks, but maybe I can get one last shot next Tuesday. We will see. 4 boxes of Georgia peaches. These look really nice. They're good and ripe. The problem with that is when they're really ripe, they don't hold real well. And being out in the heat all day like this, some of them will start getting soft spots on them. And then customers don't like that. And I have to put them into like you might not be able to see it, but see the sign right here, scratch and dent, very ripe peaches, half price. So they're either too hard or they're too soft. It's hard to get that middle road. But that's the way these are right now. Hopefully they'll hold all day. You know, there's a few bad ones in there already that I found. So we just have to keep a close eye on them throughout the day. And as the boxes get whittled down lower and lower, you know, I'll look in here. Well, I'll only going to be there for a few hours today, but whoever's running the stand, I have them check this periodically throughout the day and pull out soft peaches. Just about finished up with this trailer. Just got to throw all the veggies on here. 1 box of extra cucumbers. Red potatoes, man, those are heavy. And some really nice looking green beans. Got a little partial bushel left over there to top this crate off later this morning. Big bell peppers. And I'm kind of short on zucchini. They look really nice, look just like the stuff we harvest. I think it's Ohio zucchini now. And we should start harvesting our own on Monday. As well as yellow squash. The trailer is officially ready to roll down the road. Give you a little look at it before I close it up. 23 boxes of tomatoes, 2 boxes of green. All the extra reds are underneath the shelf. There's all of our extra sweet corn, some canning tomatoes that we have an order for, our starter corn that will go on our display shelf, 4 boxes of peaches, hell, 4.5 if you count the scratch and dip discounted ones, a flat and a half of grapes, Kipper's enjoying lounging in the driveway. What are you doing, cat? And over here under the shelf, we have 5 flats of berries to start with, 2 extra ones wrapped up to keep cool, some extra cucumbers and green beans. And if we have corn left over at the end of the day, I always leave an empty yellow tub in here to pack it up in so they don't have to try to put it back in these stupid wooden crates. Whew, it is gonna be a sticky one today. I'm feeling it already. Even though it's probably only 72, it's just, I don't know, it's sultry. I can feel it coming. Hopefully we have a nice breeze to keep us cool in this trailer today. So we have kind of a unique situation. Once again, we've had several unique situations this year. So the girl that is supposed to be running this trailer today, Cameron, she is involved in 4-H, and this is her final year of 4-H at our county fair down the road here. And for some reason, in order for her to be able to show whatever she's showing, I don't even know what it is, she has to be interviewed by the fair board. And their interview process is today only from 9 to 10. She tried to reschedule it, but she put it off too long rescheduling, and she was forced to go in today. So I'm not gonna make Cameron miss showing in her final year of 4-H. So I'm willing to be flexible and help her out. So that's why I am going up, and I'm taking Amanda with me to train her on this trailer. Amanda's been here working on the farm for several weeks, but she has not done any farmers markets or this trailer at all. So no sales yet at all, but I think she'll be great. She just needs a couple hours working on here with me to know all the ins and outs and know how to answer questions and how to unhook it and hook it up, open and close the wings, just a lot of little things to run in this trailer. So I'm going to be riding up with her, get her set up, work with her for a couple hours, and then Cameron should show up around 11-ish, hopefully sooner, but I'm assuming it's gonna be around 11, and she will take over, and then Amanda and I will hop in the truck that she brought, and we will come home, and Cameron will finish out the day until 2 o'clock. So that is the plan. Hopefully it all goes according to plan. So I am way short on cantaloupe, unfortunately. There's only 45 here. I sold the other half of the bin yesterday. For some reason, I only bought 1 bin on Friday instead of 2, and the bin had 90 melons in it. So I sold half of them yesterday, and the other half are on there today. Yeah, I should have had a bin for each day, but it is what it is. At least we have some nice fresh melons to sell. All right, I'm gonna get this thing closed up to keep all that nice, cold, cooler air trapped inside. We'll be hitting the road here in about a half hour. Finally got everything set up and getting some business. Things are starting off well this morning. So this parking lot that we rent space in is owned by Ida's Italian Ice. And we've been setting up here for maybe 6 or 7 years, I'm guessing. And actually, just last month, the city has purchased this property. They're gonna be tearing this all down and building a giant roundabout down here at 5 Points intersection. There's a 5-way intersection down here. It's been in the works for like 3 or 4 years. I think it's finally gonna happen this fall. So unfortunately, this is my very last season in this location. Prior to coming to this location, I was across the street, right over there where that yellow, or that orange detour sign is by that gray SUV. This was a Rite Aid pharmacy over here. And we set up over there for probably 7 or 8 years. And then the Rite Aid closed down. They built a Sheetz here, and we moved over to this parking lot here. So unfortunately, I will not be here next year. It's kind of sad because we have built such a great following here in Marysville, and I'm gonna have to search out a new location. So it's gonna be my winter project, finding a new location to set up our trailer here in Marysville for 2026. All right, Cameron just arrived to take over for Amanda. It was Amanda's first day on the trailer. What did you think?
Busy,
I think you did a good job.
But wonderful. Met a lot of great people.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You felt comfortable doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna help do it again, right?
I think so.
That's good to hear. All right, so we are getting cleaned out. The trailer is getting really low on a lot of products. Got a few customers milling around right now, picking some things out, and Cameron's here to finish up the final 2 hours. I gotta head home and plant sweet corn and green beans. Fun in this 90-degree weather. Well, it is currently 1 p.m. and that means all of the trucks should be returning home from the Columbus Farmers Markets at any moment. I hear a train up here. It's about a quarter mile down the road. I bet you I have at least 2 trucks waiting on that train, and possibly 3. My brother's usually last coming home from Dublin just because he takes his time packing up, and sometimes they grab a bite to eat at the Dublin Farmers Market. But I bet I'm gonna have 3 trucks come pulling in here all at once, any minute. Oh, and by the way, sales were up. Just as I suspected, at least one of them was at the train. Is it Clintonville or Powell? I think it's Clintonville. It's my daughter Natalie and Elijah. Bet they're glad to be home. It is getting hot. It's above 90 degrees now. Oh, it's Emma from Worthington second today. What'd you think, Elijah?
No candy tomatoes.
Oh, yes, that's awesome. I didn't expect Worthington to be right behind you. I thought it would be Powell. No, I know. I was just talking about that a minute ago, that there's probably 3 trucks sitting at the train. All right, time to get everything unloaded. Oh yeah, I can tell. Wow. Oh.
How many tomatoes do you have? 4 boxes and like 3 after today and 1 candy box.
It's looking like it was a good day. Everybody's got empty trucks.
Jimmy said to let you know it was just him, so you should just keep sending.
Oh.
The manager at Clintonville said it was 3 times more people than last week.
Oh,
Really?
it definitely was in Worthington too, I think.
So Natalie just made a comment, and Emma, that the market management said there was almost 3 times the foot traffic today at Clintonville versus last week during Father's Day weekend. So for the last 3 weeks, we've had major events going on around Columbus. Art Festival, Father's Day, which was everywhere. And the week before that, it was the Murfield Golf Tournament, Memorial Golf Tournament. So whenever there's a big event around Columbus, it kills sales. But today was finally normal. Feels like you're loaded down with salsa still, though.
Yeah, that's looking very good.
I just finished up planting sweet corn and green beans. Got about another acre of green beans in the ground and probably about 4 acres of sweet corn. Today's sweet corn planting should be ready to harvest for the weekend prior to Labor Day. This is the last big planting of the season. We only have 3 or 4 more plantings to go, and they're going to be much smaller plantings. After Labor Day, things really slow down as far as sweet corn sales. So feels good to have that in. It went in great. Today's June 21st, and I usually shoot for that June 19th to 21st planting window to have that corn ready for the weekend prior to Labor Day. So good news, sales were way up today. Finally, back to where they are supposed to be. Worthington did really well. Clintonville did awesome too. Powell, not so much, and Dublin was okay. So not sure what's going on at Powell and Dublin, but Worthington and Clintonville are my 2 best farmers markets, and glad to see them back where they're supposed to be. So like I mentioned earlier, it just seems like these last 3 or 4 weeks we've had some kind of event going on around Columbus, or it was Father's Day. You know, last weekend was Father's Day. That kind of really hurt sales. The weekend before that was Art Fest in Worthington. That killed that day. And then I think a week or 2 prior to that was the Memorial Golf Tournament in Muirfield. So that always affects the farmers markets too, but glad to see sales back up to where they're supposed to be. And to celebrate, I'm going to take my wife out for dinner tonight, and not only celebrating good sales, but yesterday was our 27th wedding anniversary. We've been together for 32 years, so I think that deserves a nice dinner out on the town. Folks, this is where we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all again next time down on the farm.